We're getting John ready, Jerron, for February 3-on-3?
Yeah, correct. Super Premier, yeah, in Japan.
Tell us more about that, Jerron.
So it'll be four, if I'm not mistaken, last time it was 4 different stops. I think it was Japan twice, Thailand, 1 in Australia. Yeah, so
cool.
it's 4 different stops. I think the last one is 100,000, I think. So
yeah, nice. Awesome, cool. So we're getting Jerron ready for that. Our first mission is to get him faster, because he can be way faster. He's not slow, but we can get him better. So with Jerron, based on our assessments, his change of direction time, the time taken to move from one direction to the other is the key thing. But today we're going to focus on acceleration so we can get him better at accelerating harder as well. So when it comes to these athlete/movement strategy archetypes, Jerron is what we might think of as a driver. So when we look at these archetypes, Jerron within that quadrant is definitely more of a pusher, which means he likes to spend time on the ground. Obviously he's a strong guy, muscular guy, so he likes to use the ground and use that muscular effort to push through the ground and pushing forward. So typically with those pushers, when it comes to the movement, we have big, strong backside, so strong hip extensors, because that's how a lot of this acceleration is driven by. However, we tend to see relative weakness through the knees, so typically someone who's a pushing style athlete, we typically tend to get more issues around the quad and the knees, this kind of thing. Does that sound about right?
Correct.
How many knee injuries you had in the last 4 years?
I just did my MCL last season. MCL last season. General tendonitis, but like you said, that's from, like you said, being that style of running that my whole life.
So basically, what we're doing today, from an on-field perspective, is really looking at the acceleration work. First thing we're going to look at Jerron though is movement. I think we've sort of got some movement limitations we're going to work on, so we can access even better hip extension and even better rotation to get him through that early acceleration phase. So obviously it's basketball, and also, with Jerron, his style of game is all about that first 5 meters, first few steps, early acceleration, change, twist, move, basically duck and weave. And that's his style of play, that's what makes him so good. So that's our focus today. In the gym, what we're going to do, not today, in our strength conditioning session, we're kind of dipping into the strength conditioning world, pulling some tools from there to make his speed athletic performance better. So that's how we're using the S&C stuff, We're simply going to use that and go, what do we need currently to improve his weaknesses, which is getting a lot stronger through the knee, through the tendons as well. How does he receive load on those eccentric yielding? How does he attenuate forces through the knee on the ground? That's the stuff we're going to get better at, and then keep him in his strengths and get more and better hip extension.